Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, I want to show you guys how you can add protected content to your WordPress website. Let's say for example, we have this page here for my client. This is actually something that I'm doing for a current client right now, and I thought it would be a great video. So my client wants a promo page that is visible to logged in users. So you see I'm logged in here and I am able to see this promo page. On this promo page, he also wanted to have a section where people can download promo material if they have the password. So I'm on the promo page now and I see all this information, and then right before I could, get access, it says need access into the password to access the promo content. So it has this password section here, and if I just type in the password and click access promo, you will notice that the page will then reload, and then if I scroll down, I'm actually now able to see the two buttons where I can either download the bio or download the images. This is protected content. This will not be shown unless people have the password. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to achieve this. It's super easy. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. Okay, so the first thing you need to make note of is that we are using the Plus Addons Pro for this. So be sure that you go here to plugins and add a new plugin. And all you're going to do is search for the Plus Addon. So I'm just going to scroll down, and you see right here, I have the Plus Addons for Elementor. Be sure that you do have this and the Pro version. But don't worry if you don't have the Pro version already. I do have a link in the description box for you to use and purchase your Pro license. Once you have the Plus Pro or the Plus Addons for Elementor, once you have it installed and activated with the Pro license, the next thing you need to do is go over to the Widgets tab. And inside of here, you want to search for protected content. This is the widget we're going to be using to have the capability of protecting certain content on our WordPress website. Make sure this is enabled on. And as you see, it's a pro feature, so be sure to click that link in the description box to get your pro license. Now, the next thing you need to make sure of is that let's go back and actually view the site one time. So as you see, when we scroll down, we have this content here. At first, of course, it was the password section where you couldn't access what we see here unless you had the password. And then once you put in the password, we then saw this. So that means we have two different templates that will be displayed at a given time. So what that means is that we need to first go back into our dashboard. We need to head over to Elementor, and underneath the editor, we're going to choose templates. Inside of my saved templates, you'll see that I already have two templates created inside of Elementor. The first one is the actual promo material, and then the first one is the need access. Now, PP is not, it's not cool coming off the tongue, but PP just stands for password protected, and of course, I just put content. So both of these are associated with my password protected content. However, I have two templates, the promo material, the one that actually is the hidden content, and then the need access template. You need to first come up here to add a new template. Once you choose that, the section type or the type of template will be a section, because it's just a simple section that'll be on a page, and then you want to go ahead and give it a name. Now, I already have mine, so I'm going to actually go ahead and just open up mine. The first one that you need to create will be the need access. So again, before we actually go on the page and pull everything together, the first thing you need to do is create both of these templates, your need access or the password template, and then you also need the actual hidden content template. So I'm going to first start off with the need access. I'm going to go ahead and open mine, but you need to go ahead and create yours. All right, and then it's going to open up Elementor. And as you see, here is my section or my container that I designed for the password part, right? So essentially yours will be blank, so you won't have anything in here. Disregard everything at the top and the bottom. That's just default from the theme that I'm using, but that will not be shown. But essentially it will be empty. And all you have to do from here is just drop in your container or whatever it is that you want that section to look like before people put in the password. Go ahead and design it exactly how you want it. So for me, all I did to create what I have, let's actually go back and reverse this to when it started. So all I did was pop in a container. As you see, I have my container here, and I just simply put in the copy that I want people to see. So obviously I want them to know why or what they have to do next. So they need access and the reason why it's placed here. So you enter the password to access the promo content. So that's pretty much it. That's all I want to sit right above the password portion. Just go ahead when you're done, go ahead and publish that. And then back here where the Elementor template is you now have to create the actual template that shows the hidden content. So now I'm going to add a new template, or I'm not going to add a new template. You're going to add a new template and you're going to type it or title it the hidden content, the promo, whatever it is that you're hiding. Go ahead and create that. I'm going to go ahead and open mine with Elementor. All right, and once the Elementor actually opens up, yours will be empty. So imagine yours will obviously look like this. It will be blank, but you have to, create everything. Now, I've already created mine, and just to show you guys what I came up with, mine is just a simple container, a 2-column container at that. I have my image on one side and then on my right side, I have some basic copy that resonates with the overall hidden content, right? And down here are my 2 buttons. This is mainly what the people are getting access to for my client. He's a public speaker, and through that, he has people who will book him to speak at their event. And of course, for their marketing material, he wants them to get his bio and some professional images that he took. So this is basically the main thing that people are gaining access to. However, it's always nice to have an image and some text just so people can have more so of information as to why they're doing what they're doing, right? So this is our hidden content. So now that I have that done, now all I do is publish this, which mine is already published, so we're pretty much good to go. All right, so now we have both of our templates created. We have one for our actual hidden content, and then we have another one for the access, so the password protection portion. So we now have those both created. Now the next thing we need to do is create the actual page where these templates will be shown. So over on the pages, all you need to do is add a new page, and you can title it whatever you want, whether it's going to be your promotional page, whatever page it is. Even if it's a page that you already have, let's say you want some hidden content on your homepage, just open your homepage with your editor, and the rest of this video you can still follow. However, for this one, I actually have a dedicated page that I want this hidden content to be on, which is going to be my promo page. I'm going to go ahead and open this with Elementor. Now this is my actual promo page, and as you see right here, we are on the promo page. So I've already kind of designed it up a little bit with the information that's needed, and then right here or anywhere on your particular page is where we need to drop in our protected content. Now mine is already set up right here, but I'm actually going to delete it. That way I can show you guys step by step how this is done. So this is my promo page, and right here I want my hidden content to be. So over here in the widgets tab, I'm just going to search for protected content. And as you see, here is that pro widget that we enabled earlier. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag this in this section here. And as you see, by default, this is how it would look if you don't do any styling or if you don't create your own template. And that's exactly why we made our template. So this is the first way that it's going to look by default. And right over here, you see you have content source. Now, these are going to be super important depending on what route or what type of content you're trying to make hidden. So right here, you will see that the content source right now is set to content. And with that, it gives us this text box. So if you guys are familiar with Substack, you know Substack gets you, grants you opportunities to read different writers and articles from different writers. And at some point, you can come to a part where they want it password protected or behind a subscription wall or etc. That's kind of the idea for the content. You can actually just make this be some content that you want to protect, like something in your blogs. Or if you're doing something different like us, then you can go up here to the content source and you can switch it to a page template. Now for the page template, you now have to set your Elementor template. Now remember, we already created our hidden content, right? and we called it promo material because we're hiding the promo material behind a password protection. So again, for the content source, you need to choose your page template by choosing page template as the source and then choosing the template. So the first thing that you're going to choose will be your actual hidden copy or hidden content inside of this tab here. It's not going to be the password one. We're going to get to that in just a second. Then the next thing you have is the protection type. So you have three different things. You can choose to protect content based off user role. You can do single password or multiple password. I'm going to keep it on simple password or single password just because that's the one that I want to do for simplicity purposes. Right after you choose which type of protection you're going to do, you need to set the password. So we chose single password and we're just going to make our password 123. But don't do this in real time because 123 is such an easy password. Anybody can get access to anything. So make sure you make the password worthy. And for these two options here, we're going to leave them alone because we won't be using them. But if you want to dive deep into these, just comment down below and I can do that for you. But we're pretty much done with the protection type. The next tab is going to be the message. Now, this is what we see right here. This is the message. Well, remember earlier, we actually created our message or our password message template. So right here underneath the source, instead of doing a message or none, we're going to choose Elementor templates because remember, we already created that. Now, once I have that, you see it says we need to choose our template. That's where the need access template comes into play because our need access template that we created is technically our message or the password protection. So now all we have to do is close this. And honestly, the rest of the settings here are just based on how you want everything to be set. So right here, you see by default, it comes with this enter your password and submit. So you can, of course, edit that text. So we're going to change this to say get access. We're going to change the button text to say get access. And that right there can stay with enter your password. And that's pretty much it for setting up the content part of it. So guys, remember, because it was a bit confusing for me at one point, remember the first tab up here that you're going to choose your template for is going to be the actual hidden content. This message tab right here is going to be where you put your, like need access or that type of template that you create for people to enter the password. That's going to be under this message tab right here. So next up we have the style tab. So we click here on the style tab, you see that we have a few different options of what we can now change for the style portion of our protected content. Right, so remember this is the entire widget. We've already set up our templates here, but here we can now style it. Now, I don't have a custom message that I used here. I didn't use the basic content. I used my template. So underneath the styling tab, I'm not going to have to worry about the message. What I will say is if you want to edit the submit button, you can. Like right now, I see that there is a border color on the main one and the hover. So I'm just going to scroll down to border and I'm going to choose none, and it took away that border. The next thing I'm going to do is change the front contents background color and the contents background color. So if you guys pay attention, you will see that I have my template right here that has this bluish color, this bluish gradient color. However, if you see right here, there is a whitish, off-whitish colors that's not actually the same color as my entire website. And I don't want that right there. I'm going to change that by underneath this front content. I'm going to scroll down. And for the background type, I'm going to choose color, but I'm going to make it transparent. And as you see, it took that away and now it blends in with the page background. Now the next thing I'm going to do is go to the content. Now this is the thing, you will not be able to see the content, but you will, I'm telling you that this is the hidden content. So this tab right here is going to be making all of the edits to that hidden content. You can't see it on the editor, but you can make the changes and then refresh the page and you'll see it. So underneath here, again, underneath the background tab, I'm going to also change that to transparent because I also want that to be transparent with my website as well. That's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and publish this and then view it live. So here is our promo page, and if we scroll down, we see our full width password option here, or this is our password message. We see our template here paired with our password. We set our password to be 123, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. And now when I scroll down, I see my content. Now this is absolutely horrible, right? But there's one extra thing I want to show you. By default, it will be boxed in like this, so you will have to change the max width. So let's go back into the promo page. And again, remember I told you you won't see it here in the editor. Underneath the content, you definitely need to make sure that this max width is set to 100%. So let's go ahead and make it 100% and publish. So now when we go back, we're met with our password again, get access. And now you see that it's full width and it stretches across the page like it's supposed to. Now that's pretty much all that this tutorial has to offer. Again, you create your templates, you put the widget on the page, and you're pretty much good to go. Again, you will need Plus Addons Pro, so be sure you guys click that link in the description and grab you a Pro license. And that's pretty much all I have for today's tutorial. If I missed anything and you guys still have any further questions, be sure to comment those down below. But without further ado, I will catch you guys